fine behind.
We're seriously live?
Yeah, we're live online on the interweb.
On the interweb?
On the interweb. We have to be, because that's what people expect.
6:30.
They expect timeliness, Randy Messman.
Well, I'm still setting up, David.
Yeah, I know.
Menace.
Hey, and I'm sorry, Travis. I just put ice on that, so it's not going to be cold. But
If you guys want a beer,
beer's
Shannon,
cold,
Shannon Brewery, one of our great sponsors.
and there's a picture that everybody on the internet can see. Kelly's back.
Shannon Brewery has provided us with
Hey, it's
Four of
not
their
pretty, but
tasty-
we are online. So,
4 of their tastiest brews.
Randy Messman.
Yes, sir. Here's a
Oh yeah, we're raffling.
we're raffling. So here's your
This table's
door
a
price.
mess. Look, we have pink duct
It's a
tape
mess,
on the
man.
table.
Hold on,
Pink
that
duct
was
tape.
holding our raffle tickets that we're gonna pull from.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
All right. Well,
It's not pretty, but this is
no, it's working though. It's working. It's working.
all right. We need to send a link or post it on Facebook so I can forward it to Shannon Brewery.
Well, do you tell them to go to the YouTube? Oh, yeah, you probably need to be. Okay,
Hey, I can hear myself.
good. All right. Well, we're here.
I sound awesome.
1 year ago today, Randy Messman, we sat down at my kitchen table, not knowing if anyone would ever think about listening to the two of us knuckleheads talk every week.
And 95,000
And 95,000
downloads later.
times people actually did. It's pretty crazy.
Are we plugging in the speakers?
If they're on, they're just not loud.
Okay,
And we have headphones on, so we're not going to hear the speakers.
I got you.
It's
So
that engineering degree, folks.
it is. So should we close those doors?
I don't care. Nobody's complaining.
No.
We have more folks on the way. We actually do have people here. I'm not going to move the camera because it's a pretty janky setup. But
It is outstanding that people are actually.
anytime you can have your video camera held onto its tripod with pink duct tape, you know you're doing something right.
Pink duct tape.
So I don't know how we
People are blowing up my phone.
copy this. You guys bear with us a minute because, you know, this is a low budget operation and
This is a no budget operation.
yeah, it's true. This is not a for-profit endeavor.
Although we have not reached 50.
Is the link
C3,
for the
3C.
live stream. I'm putting it on the Facebook now. On the Fuel Your Fire Running and Triathlon Facebook page. I'm sweating
It's because
like a you-know-what in church.
you've been lugging stuff upstairs. So you can't see this, but we actually have 3 recovery pump recliners
Yeah, you
That are-
guys that are racing, getting those
that are
boots,
just
man. Are you kidding
begging
me?
to,
Begging for
to be
use.
used by our patrons.
Kelly,
today.
get in there. You
Pizza-
ran last weekend. Get those
Pizza and
boots.
recovery pump.
That's good. Yeah. What did you have to eat for your half Ironman? Oh, what did the Octane guys feed you? They fed you pizza.
Pizza.
Morons. Pizza's
Uh,
easy, folks. It's easy. Easy breezy, beautiful.
It is delicious.
All right.
So how's the drive down? Did you guys drive down today? I got stuck in traffic. What time is early? Oh, that's what time I wanted to leave until I got called to carry stuff.
Yes, that was my fault.
And then got into a deep conversation with David
As I changed my clothes,
in his bedroom
my boudoir.
in the boudoir.
All right, Randy. I just posted it on Fuel Your Fire and on the normal Facebook. So what you need to do is reshare that or whatever it's called. I'm no expert on these things.
I'm trying to.
All right. I don't know if anybody can see us, but I think they can.
We're broadcasting.
It says stop broadcast.
I'm
I'm wondering if people can hear us.
Test 1, 2.
What I should do.
I see the little green light showing up.
No,
down there.
yeah, we're good, I think, with that. What I'm going to do, again, it's not. I'm going to go to the actual page. I got to turn my volume down.
You're
on
gonna
this.
test it out.
Yeah, I'm going to see what we look like. A couple of knuckleheads. Oh, look.
There we are.
That's
look at
us. God, I'm fat.
No, you look great.
God, I need some help, guys.
Now the camera adds 20.
All right, Randy.
Pounds.
That's funny. Super slow, super laggard. Well,
So I'm not
right now we're the only ones watching, so I'll worry about it more when
Well,
there's
hold
more
on. Let me
people
blast
watching.
this out to the people. I can't find it. Man, we are.
We probably should have not left at 2:00.
that might have helped out.
The 3 people here, they're going to get a lot of swag to take home. 'cause
They're
I
gonna
don't
have
wanna
so much
carry it.
swag and so much pizza.
Travis is on the spin bike.
There's gonna be a pizza hangover. I
Yeah.
can't believe no one's in the boots. Das Boots.
Das Boots. Randy, Kelly asked you how to do it.
Okay, so
I think Andre can help, but
I'm gonna say so. Both the units out there are the RPX, which is the top tier unit, sold by our awesome sponsor, Recovery Pump. And all you have to do is you can unzip those. Don't worry, I have just disinfected
we have
them.
3 viewers. 3 people are watching.
Wow. So they're just.
Can you guys hear us? I hope so.
They've been
Is
disinfected.
there a chat? There's a chat.
Yes, take your shoes off and then just slide your legs into them, and then plug the. They're 2 separate.
Terry Wilson says that we're not the only ones watching, so that's good.
So, you can put both legs in there, but it might be uncomfortable. Then you just plug that into
the only place that it fits on the front of the
front,
unit with the icon up.
with the logo up,
Need your readers.
and you get it.
Andre's going to punch me in the face.
And then there's a power button on the back. So you just flip that on.
Kelly, snap your fingers at him. Say, come on, man. Seriously. All right. So, Randy, while those 2 figure that out,
Hey, text me the link, would you, if you can?
text you the link.
I got nothing. I'm trying to bring it. Oh, hold on. Here we go.
Randy.
No, I got it. Copy.
Oh, no. So, Randy,
Yes.
we didn't plan. I didn't tell you this on purpose, but here's what I want to know. Favorite episode of the 46 that we've actually put out. Favorite
46.
episode. We put out 45 plus the Did You Knows, but 45 episodes we've done. What's your favorite one?
Probably
Just hit start.
when we got to brag about my massive weight loss. I'm just kidding.
Of course.
I
Don't break your arm patting yourself on the back.
Now, I think one of the best ones that I enjoyed was with what's her name?
Meredith Kessler,
No, the
esthetician.
the bug insect expert, the entomologist.
What is wrong with you?
No, that was probably my favorite. Casey Poe.
Casey Poe.
That was probably one of my favorites.
Yeah, she's funny. My favorite one was your sister.
My sister,
Yeah,
Terry Messman.
Terry Messman Moore. I think it was episode 9
That
because
was
I think it
early
was
on.
like the first time that I figured out people would actually listen to this thing.
Yeah. Well, the thing that absolutely surprises me to no end is listening back to the early episodes and just
Oh,
how bad they were.
Terrible. Okay, well, what we didn't mention is folks that are listening live, the 4 of you, and I'm one of them. We are at Pure Austin Fitness. It is a pretty awesome place. It's a gym, unlike many others I've seen. It's got a big climbing wall in it, which I know Lifetime's got that, but it's like right in the middle of the gym. The big unique thing about this particular location, there's like a quarry lake in the back of it, and they do open water swimming here, and they have like I think it's 0.6 of a mile trail run around it. This place is super cool. If you're ever in Austin,
It's gorgeous.
it's on the north side. You should come check it out.
Gorgeous.
Again, they offer tri training in the private lake. They have swim instruction coaching. Perry's the head triathlon coach up here, and she's the one that worked with us to allow us to do the podcast here. So big props to Perry for that. She's pretty awesome. Sarah had an Ironman Cozumel jacket on, so she must have gone that distance at some point.
Well, did you see the wall downstairs, the bulletin board? There's actually a big sign that said,
No, I was working while you were checking out bulletin boards.
2014 Coach of the Year,
Really?
Perry. Yeah,
Oh, shit. Doesn't
triathlon
play.
coach.
I'm impressed. Not that that should matter for anyone. All right.
I'm not even mad. I'm impressed. He ate
You're
a whole
not mad.
he ate a whole roll of cheese. It's from Ron Burgundy.
Mhm.
No,
I don't quote. I don't do movie quotes.
you don't
man.
do movie quotes.
I wish I did.
That is kind of fraternity brother of me.
Not really. It's good. You quoted a good movie at least.
What do you think of
How
the
you doing
boots?
over there, Kelly?
She said she feels like fat
Yeah,
bastard.
in my belly. They feel good though, right? Wait for them to deflate, and then the blood is just going to rush back in. It's pretty awesome.
And it feels incredible. You know,
Really, the two guys that are in the audience that are doing the race, Travis's ass just showed up in the camera. Wave, Travis.
what's
You're
that?
not on camera now. You two guys need to get in there. And there's another. I think mine's set up too. We just have to plug it in.
Yeah.
I have the cheap version.
So we got one, and then we have a variety of sizes of boots. We also have the Recovery Core, which
Oh, I
works
didn't
your
know that.
abdominis,
I'm taking that.
rectus abdominis, and we're doing this tomorrow too. So if
We're
anybody's
doing what tomorrow?
we're doing impromptu recovery
Where?
session at the hotel at the Crown
Oh.
Plaza.
Are we going to broadcast it again?
Now we're gonna blow it out
'Cause
on
I didn't know this.
on social media though.
Oh, okay.
So whenever anybody can come up, and I'll tell you what, you show up, try the boots out, and you'll get some swag. As you can see, I can't see myself anymore. We have
Yeah. So what is this? This
We have
episode is
Recovery
brought to us by Pure Fitness Austin, Recovery Pump, Gatorade Endurance as usual, and we're going to be giving away some stuff.
Shannon
And
Brewery.
by the likes of it, the folks that are here are going to clean up.
Yeah, Shannon Brewery and
Oh yeah, Shannon Brewery, Cryo X,
Cryo Optima.
Cryo Optima.
Yeah, they're in Keller.
God, I'm an asshole.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
You
Well,
just alien.
Cryo X is not in Keller. You want to go to the Cryo Optima in Keller, Texas. It's in Keller, then the Keller Town Square, right?
It is in Keller Town Square, right down the street from Nobby's and Slicks.
Okay. Good bike
Like
shop.
literally,
Go by, have a beer with Bud.
you can throw a rock. Why don't you have a beer with us? Actually, there's
That's
beer
good.
right underneath there.
Yeah. Andre, take the edge off.
There's
No
There's-
margaritas.
there's 4 different kinds, and
There's lemon lime Gatorade in that cooler. It's kind of like Bluebell. Yeah, this guy brought Bluebell.
I brought that was your birthday present.
Oh,
It's supposed to be a surprise. You weren't
Whoa.
supposed to see that.
Well.
I don't know. It should be fairly cold. So if you dig around, there's
what kind of beer is it?
There's 4 different kinds. There's a Shannon
Chocolate stout?
chocolate stout, which gold medal 2015, the U.S. Open Beer Championship. We got a Shannon IPA. We have Shannon All American Blonde, and we have the Shannon Irish Red, which is a silver award winner at the Alltech Commonwealth Cup.
Okay. So, Randy, are you ready for this race?
I think I am.
Yeah, no worries at all.
Well, the worry that I have is my first week of taper, the workouts absolutely sucked considering I was moving my entire household.
Yeah, it's not a good time to move.
So, but if you think about it, so I knocked out a full move. I bought a house, sold a house. We moved. I got certified as an Ironman coach, and getting ready for this race. So I'm pretty happy about all that. That most of that's behind me.
Yeah, I
And
would
I've
be
been-
too.
I've been looking forward to this for a long time. So it's almost like I haven't allowed myself to get excited about it. Like I briefly had a moment of happiness on the way down in between texting and working and
Texting while driving?
oh yeah, I'm a big
Phenomenal.
texter and driver.
It's a good idea.
No, it's a risk factor, and I probably just got dropped by my insurance company.
Would have been really awesome if you would have impaled yourself with your aero bars.
Why don't you tell a story about the guy next to you that ran into the concrete barrier?
Yeah, so I'm not texting and driving. I'm trying to wade my way through the unbelievable amount of traffic that was taking place. And all of a sudden, the guy in the left lane, like, what are you doing?
I'm showing the camera
Freaking me out.
the stuff.
The guy in the left lane just hits the barricade with his car.
Was it a truck? Was
65 miles an hour
he wearing
on
a visor?
I-35 South.
Was it like a
Was he
side
wearing a
swipe?
visor? No. No, he like, hit the thing. It was an SUV of some kind, but
Could he still continue to drive?
yeah, he just kept going.
There's no big deal. Huh?
No concern about whether or not he just, I guess he figured if the wheel still had air in it, he must have not done much damage.
No, that's fine.
Yeah. So I just kind of let him go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Backed off.
Yeah.
Was he drinking some Shannon Brewery?
I have no idea what he was drinking. No, because Shannon doesn't promote drinking and driving, Randy.
No, they don't.
You're a marketing genius. So Andre told me that when he checked in today, he learned something about the race that's changed. Are you ready for that information?
Tell me.
Andre's walking back in. Andre Coker is the source of this data. And that data is that they've changed the swim
to
clockwise.
Why?
I don't know.
I'm a left-sided breather.
I just asked Andre the same question, and he said,
I don't care for that.
Because they decided it was a better way to do it.
They said it made the swim exit closer to the bikes.
Ah, well, there's a good reason.
It makes the swim closer to the what?
Bikes. Travis is right there. You didn't hear him?
No.
Oh, gotcha.
I got both ears covered. I have hearing loss, dude. I served my country,
No.
and because of the brutal environment that I was in,
I would have just considered being locked up underwater with a bunch of other dudes to be the brutal environment.
It was pretty brutal.
Yeah.
I've
You get kind of weird.
I've heard all the jokes, so nothing will surprise me.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Oh, look.
yeah. What?
Only 30 seconds later.
Well, I mean, it's going to be delayed, dude. That's why
It's-
you shouldn't be watching it.
It's not immediate.
No, this one's immediate. I think. Yeah.
What's up? That one is immediate.
Boy, you are easily entertained.
I am easily.
Okay. So, 1 year, man, 95,000 plus downloads. I didn't think 50 people would listen to this thing.
Let that sink in. And Dave's better half actually wrote us a very sweet
She got us
card.
a card.
She was a very sweet card, and it kind of made me
My
Take-
fiance, by the
your
way.
fiance.
The podcast world doesn't know about that.
Well, now we're dropping.
Snuck up on you.
We're dropping it.
I'm a sniper with this stuff.
You did sneak up on me. All of a sudden, I found out via Facebook that
Well, that's how we get all our good information these days.
you changed your status update.
The
to-
Cokers are our realtors, and I noticed yesterday we got an email.
Engaged.
They sent the first official email. It said David and Stephanie Jimenez.
Nice.
Yeah, email said it. A little premature on their part.
Yeah.
Haven't quite tied the knot yet, but I do appreciate the effort.
No.
They're Johnny and Jill on the spot.
Johnny-
Those Cokers.
Johnny and Jill on the spot.
Yes. So, Andre, you worried about the race? No, you ready? Why? You do have a decent coach. He's okay.
Then you have a crazy high FTP.
Yeah, he's got a decent
He's
FTP.
got a crazy FTP. He's got a good run time. He's a
You
fire
two,
plug.
you two probably can hang out a bunch on the course. Actually, that's my guess. Oh, he does. Oh yeah, he's dead ass last.
2 years in a
I've been
row.
there, dude. I've been there. Oceanside,
2 years in a row.
So 2 of the 3 times in Oceanside. So the funny thing is year 1, by the way, first half,
Mhm.
last wave, first half Ironman ever. I was shitting bricks.
That's
dude.
what I did last year.
All I did was sit there and twiddle my thumbs, knowing I was getting in the water. By the way, that was 58 degrees,
Wow.
cold.
Did you turn that off before you pulled those off?
Of course.
That's cool. Because they blow up. My daughter unzipped them on me one time while I was
The boots.
doing a session.
Got to remember the people online don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, the boots, the recovery boots. She unzipped the recovery boots, and they keep on inflating because they have a pressure gauge that will tell you when it's time to deflate, and there's nothing in there, so they blew up like a balloon, man.
Nice. Travis, what about you? You just keep spinning on the spin bikes in here. You good? You ready? Wet roads? Yeah.
They're gonna be dried out by Sunday, though, right?
Well, most of them, except there's a lot of standing water around, I noticed. So, well, there are rough areas for sure on this course.
Did you do it last year? It's not that bad.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's some new potholes, I'm sure.
Awesome. Well, we should see a lot of free stuff on the road. because there's
Some
enough,
nice bottles.
there's enough stuff last year that you could have outfitted an entire tri-club with water bottles. I saw, I'm not kidding you, a smartphone on the road too.
A smartphone.
Yeah.
Not so smart. to
At
bring your
what point
smartphone.
do you just say,
It's the
I don't
worst
need it
pun ever.
anymore?
Worst pun ever. Not so smart to bring your smartphone on the bike.
Boom.
Terrible.
Drop the mic.
It's terrible.
Walk away.
All right. All right. What else do we have to talk about today, Randall?
Now we can talk about Shannon Brewery has tours every Saturday.
Well, we can market do some marketing later. What I did want to talk about a little bit though
Tell me.
is I have decided that I am probably not Ironmanning this year.
Really?
Can't get the knee to work, man. Yeah, I know. Andre's mad at me. Not mad.
So, are you going to do any races?
but I'm gonna have to do races, but
You don't have to do races.
dude, when I step on the scale, all it says back at me is you better start racing.
No. You know what, dude? You need some advice from your good old pal Randy.
What is that?
Go on the Gatorade Recovery Whey protein.
Can't do it, man. That works for you, not for me.
What works for you?
I'm gonna probably end up back on that 24-day Avocare thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a multi-level marketing guy, so don't hear me now when I say I am not going to try to sell anybody Avocare.
Yeah.
But that's what worked for me. I got down to 244 using that stuff, so I'll probably go back to that. And as I ease back into, 2-3 mile runs,
Mm-hmm.
zone 2, do those fasted. I will take that from you.
Yeah.
But I think that really helped you a lot in dropping your weight, doing a
Yeah.
lot of those workouts fasted.
Yeah. It also helps to do that and
Speaking to the microphone.
to do that and then see the benefit of fueling during your workout
Oh, for sure.
because you feel awesome.
Yeah. It would have been less hectic on me if you'd have learned that lesson sooner, but I'm just glad you did it.
I didn't know you had that much emotional turmoil over my fueling choices.
Dude, yeah. Did you not hear the podcast
No,
that we
I
did
listened
about?
to the whole thing. That was the one thing that you thought could
Yeah.
potentially derail my
Let
race.
me tell you ahead of time, and I'm hoping that none of the athletes that I coach, besides the ones that are in here, are listening to this right now.
What's up? We got more
But,
people coming.
Sunday's just as stressful for me as it is for you guys. Get in the boots. Get in the boots.
We got boots.
Okay, Jillian and Micah just walked in. Can't turn the camera because.
One of them broke a chair. All right.
All right. So anyway, my point to you, Randall, is that
Here are your tickets.
you're not listening to a word.
I'm
saying.
listening to everything you're saying.
So Sunday is there's a lot of you guys out there Sunday. It's going to be a stressful day for me.
You put your heart and soul into us.
I'm committed. I'll just say that, not to self-promote, but if you guys do well, I do well. That's how it works.
Well, I think I'm going to PR.
Well, yeah, you did it in 19 hours last year, so
That is not
You oughta
even
PR.
remotely true. No, I did
you can
not do it.
you can get on a tricycle and PR this thing.
No, that takes away from my effort last year. And let me tell you, I put out a tough effort last year.
It takes away from your effort, he says.
I gutted it out last year.
You
man.
did get it out. You did get it out.
So we have pizza, we have beer,
Oh yeah, there's pizza.
there's Bluebell ice cream.
What'd you say, Micah? Well, there's beer in there. Drink it. Can't have beer tomorrow.
You can.
You can do what you want. You're a grown-ass girl.
You can go to Saltgrass,
Salt Lick is where you went
Salt
last
Lick,
year.
excuse me, and hammer down about.
Did you
4
guys hear this? That
Salt-
last year for this race, first 70.3, this guy, not one but 2 of his pre-race meals were at Salt Lick Barbecue. Yeah, I love it too.
And I'm
But
telling
having
you,
2 meals there on Saturday before your half Ironman, probably not a good idea.
no, it was awesome. It wasn't 19 hours. That's not true.
He did it in 7 something.
7 and change. I
don't
did.
I don't exactly remember.
I did okay until I hit that run course, and everything slowed down.
Yeah, the weather was a lot different.
It was 117 degrees Celsius that year.
Celsius.
Celsius.
It sounds like
We
it
were
would
on
be
the
uncomfortable.
face of Jupiter.
Hey,
Is Jupiter close to the sun?
so fucking random.
Far away from the sun?
Okay, so probably no Iron Manning for me. Some 70.3ing maybe, but
What
A
about
race. You ready for the A race?
Lubbock?
Mm,
Let's do Lubbock together. We're going out. We're going out to Lubbock, and
we've talked about this before.
we're gonna go out there, and we're gonna.
So
conquer that
after
course.
I ended up in the IV tent, the med tent, and I
Yeah.
can say this next part because at the time I was single, with the hottest nurse in the history of America sticking a dagger in my arm trying to find the IV,
Yeah.
I broke up with that race. I said I'd never go back.
But,
Now they've changed the run course.
but here's the thing. Sometimes you break up with people, and late at night you get you get lonely,
That race is brutal, dude.
and you pick up
Michael's doing it though.
your computer and you register.
Right?
For
You're doing
Iron-
Buffalo Springs again?
You register for Buffalo Springs late at night.
Maybe. Maybe. So here's the thing.
So we got a whole group.
I'm going to do the Austin Rattler 50-mile mountain bike race.
All right, I'm in on that too. When is it?
I don't remember.
I'm building a mountain bike as we speak.
I'm over with you and your
Projects.
putting together my bikes.
Why?
I just don't get it.
It's a torque wrench, dude. It's fun.
Every time I bring this up, the first thing you come back with is the torque wrench.
Yeah.
It's your favorite tool.
Well, it's underused and it's vital to the proper
Kind
assembly.
of like your pecker.
That was unnecessary. It's
funny,
a
though.
family show.
I thought you built that bike already.
No, that bike got put on hold once the move started.
Okay, well, get off your phone for sure.
Well, I'm checking to see if anybody.
We have 7 viewers. We're good.
7.
7 whole viewers.
Lucky number 11.
Yeah. So we're going to give everybody that's here is getting a t-shirt.
Everybody.
They're going to get bottles. They're going to get more stuff.
More stuff.
But I want to raffle off. Pull a number.
Pull a number already?
Yeah, why not?
All right.
What do you? By the way, we gotta be like out of here in an hour. So
All right.
why not pull a number now?
All right. Hold on. All right. You guys have a high priority,
Super loud.
a high possibility.
We're gonna play winner's choice. Gatorade swag giveaway.
Maybe we should do like a white elephant door party.
It's a really
thing
dumb idea considering we
where
would have
people can-
already needed to tell them about that if they were going to bring something to White Elephant.
No. What's the thing where you can steal other people's gifts?
That's White Elephant,
All right. Well, then they steal other. If someone wants what they won, then they can grab it.
but that's up to them. They can
All
do
right.
whatever
This
the
is
hell
going
they
too
want.
long. Here, pull the ticket.
Put it up here. I'm tall.
All right.
I can see.
They're all red.
I know my least favorite color. Let me. Oh look,
Look at that. All right.
big
perfect.
ticket item. 341. Who is it?
341.
341.
Look at you.
Okay. Do you want? So Jolene, come on that microphone. Give her your chair.
All right.
You get to kneel.
Now,
Give her your chair.
all right. Hold on.
Okay, Jolene, do you want a canister of Endurance
Ooh.
in either lemon, lime, or orange? A box of chews.
Ooh.
Negative on the chews. Yeah, she does use this stuff.
That's money right there.
That's $30.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Or do you want
Get the close to the mic.
3 Gatorade towels?
I'll take the Gatorade Endurance.
Do you want
Nice.
orange or lemon lime?
In orange.
Winner, chicken dinner.
I'll,
Thank you guys.
Have a good race.
Thank you.
Okay, you can sit back in your chair now.
thank you.
Ah, there's Jolene. All right,
Would it, be,
Jolene's done winning.
would it be rude to eat pizza on the air?
Only if you chomp in the microphone. That would be awesome.
All right. I told Red that I was going to rock the recovery pump hat and or visor. Well, probably or, not both, during the race.
You can go like, what's that?
I think
British. What's the British detective that wears that hat that has a bill in the back and the front? Am I
Sherlock
showing-
Holmes.
Is that him?
Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, you can go like Bill in the back on the
Do you want to? You know what? My theory, my equation.
weird. This content is
Is what?
we're killing it.
It's very good. This is cutting edge stuff. Do you want to hear my douchebag equation?
Yes.
Okay, so
Does
originally,
it include doing curls at before Galveston 70.3?
no.
Because I saw that.
All right, so I think on the douchebag index,
Hmm.
and I've created this on my own.
There's an index.
There's an index,
Okay.
and it falls from 1, let's say to 10. Okay, so your douchebag index is directly proportional to the number of visors that you own. Okay. No, but this is not for girls.
Now
This
what?
is
Yeah, girls
only for men.
Girls can wear visors.
Girls can wear visors.
Yeah,
This is for
dudes-
men only. Okay.
Dudes, not so much.
All right. And I've got an equation because it's exponentially weighted.
This equation thing doesn't surprise me, considering you had no idea what nutrition you were going to do, but you had
All
a
right.
9-page spreadsheet that showed me.
All right. So if you have 4 or less visors, you are acceptable on the douchebag index. However, 5 to 7,
Kill yourself.
No, you're a medium douchebag.
Medium.
7 to 8, you're a
Get raffle
douchebag.
tickets.
9 to 10, you're a major douchebag. So it's
This
directly.
is all about visors.
It's no, but it gets better. So it's directly proportional to the number of visors. All right. So
What's the problem with visors? Like,
okay?
what,
If
did a golfer hit you one time? And
no, so if you have facial hair,
I have facial hair
you have to multiply the number of visors that you have
by 3.
by 2. So if
This
you
is
own
taking too long.
if you own 2 visors, multiply that by 2. If you have facial hair, you're okay. All right.
I don't understand your issue with visors and facial hair.
Okay. Well, there's actually, I'm giving you the easy one. There's one that takes into consideration a goatee, a soul patch, and full beard. Full beard's lowest on the douchebag.
Something
index.
is wrong with you.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. It's hipster rebellion down here.
Do hipsters wear visors?
I don't
I
think
thought
so.
golfers wore visors.
Golfers wear visors.
Tabitha Hill just walked in, everybody.
Tabitha Hill is in the house.
His
You
Tabitha,
need to give her.
you
a
guys
raffle
need
ticket.
raffle tickets.
She's spinning. She didn't spin today. She said to me, "You actually did ride?" No. All right, good.
I did
All
not
right.
ride.
We're raffling. Yeah. Well, hey, Jeff. Here's the good news. Everyone's probably going to win something.
Mike Sexton just texted douchebag.
Mike probably has a lot of visors.
Does he?
Probably got a lot of Aggie visors. Huh? Yeah. I don't know how well it's going, but it's streaming. There's 8 people. Yeah. Our content's been shit, though. I'm going to be honest with you.
No, it hasn't been.
Our content has been shit.
Well, we have no outline. We have people using the boots, so that's a
The
plus.
boots is good. There's more boots if you guys want to get in the boots.
There's another RPX right there, and I have more boots that I can hand out.
Okay. I did have a question this week that
Is it posing to me?
it's not, it has nothing. What is,
Yes,
what's going on with you?
it is all about me. Oh,
Weren't they out?
no, keep going, Dave.
The question, the question that I had was the same question you asked me way back when. And it is,
Check the size on those. Check to make sure those are the same size.
the question that we got, I think it was Seth on the page yesterday. And I actually had to like vector Ron his way because I'm not trying to call Seth out. Check the chat, he says.
I'm gonna give you the
Change
whole
them
box.
out every loop. Common Core math, heavy squats, Dave. He's not good math. You're a douchebag because you keep this going. Hipsters wear toboggans. No, I have 0 visors. Stream looks great, guys. Trent, the one that matters is stream looks great, guys, as Trent says. Thank you, Trent.
Thanks, Trent.
Trent,
Trent, thanks for the
Sexton,
bike.
for the record, Sexton, who's not here, wants everybody to know that he doesn't have any visors. I guess that's why he wanted to. Anyway, so the question, the thing to go back to. So Seth is a listener, and Seth got injured. Okay, he's got
Okay.
runner's knee.
Yeah,
And he's got a marathon in 17 days, and he's like, "What do I do?
water run.
Like, do you have any suggestions? Like, I have 17 days left, and I need to train." And the only thing he had left was his 20-miler.
Mm-hmm.
And Ron gave him like the perfect protocol, which is, you know, shorter distance, more frequent runs if you're going to run. So 2-3 milers, maybe twice a day, but mostly, you know, rest, stretch,
Yeah,
foam roll, all those things, get that quad opened up.
yeah, I was gonna say stretch.
But it opened up the conversation about a little bit about the 20-miler. Do I
Mhm.
have to have the 20-miler?
Yeah.
And until somebody proves me wrong, which I hope never happens, I'll not have anybody that's not running an ultra ever run a 20-miler. How's that? Hey, like them apples.
I like those apples because I have actually read some data that suggests no one should run any more than over 3 hours. That after 3 hours, the risk/reward for that workout starts to go up exponentially in the risk area.
So I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but this year I had Terry, I had Ben, and I had Sam all go Ironman distance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Terry did 14-ish hours. Ben did, 12, something like that.
Ben killed it, yeah.
And then Sam did 11 and change. Okay. Not one of those guys did more than 2 hours and 15 minutes running, except for Ben, who made me give him 3 hours.
You know, well, you didn't give me a long workout at all for the X50, and I did better on that run.
You had an hour 30 was your longest run for this race.
You know
wasn't it?
what? I almost ran that 9-mile run faster than I ran my half marathon.
So anyway, moral of the story is you don't have to run the distance to run the distance.
All right,
So,
we got 3 more people coming in.
awesome. Hi, everybody.
All right.
All right. So anyway, I thought that was interesting today. Let's take questions from the folks that are here. How's everybody feeling about the race? Who's racing? Everybody that's racing, raise their hand.
Oh
Everybody's-
my goodness.
Everyone's
Everyone in here is
racing, except for me and Kelly. And Kelly and I will likely be drinking while you're racing.
Holla.
I'm just letting you know right now. So,
Holla alcoholism.
Brit- oh, that's funny on so many
I
levels.
know it.
You guys how you feeling about the race? Good. Anybody worried? Nervous? Anybody nervous? Who's first time?
Look at one of my reminders I have on my phone at 9 a.m.
Get the beer.
Get the beer.
Who's first time again? Because he distracted me. Oh, we're good. You three are gonna kill
Gonna
it.
kill it, kill it, kill it.
Yeah. Jeff, how's the IT
Kill
band?
it.
Jeff, how's the IT band?
Tabitha's gonna do like a 19.5 mile per hour bike split.
She better not.
On the Cervelo.
She better not. She better not.
She's gonna kill it. Hey guys, we have pizza, we have
So
beer, we have
who's
pizza.
checked in? Who's checked in at the race so far?
I have
Did
not.
you guys hear about the swim? Okay, so I'll repeat. Andre told me when he got here that they changed the swim to be clockwise.
Clockwise.
Clockwise instead of counterclockwise.
To the right.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. She's going to do great. She's going to do great.
Mike texted in.
Yeah,
Do
Mike,
you guys know about the alligators?
you want me to tell him he's an asshole? You're an asshole, Mike.
Well, they're going to be pretty slow because it's going to be chili.
No, not so much. If they're there, they're not slow. Depends how hungry they are, right?
It does depend on how hungry they are.
What is it? Yeah.
I'm not switching.
No.
That's because you're awesome. I can't.
No. I don't want you to switch. I said no. It's not what I said.
No,
Did anybody hear me tell her that she doesn't need to swim?
just skip the race completely.
I don't remember saying that. So if you breathe, which side do you breathe on? Okay. So the buoy's going to be on your right. So your drafter, person you're drafting of, needs to be on your left. Keep yourself between the draft person and the buoy, and you're always going to be right. What I should say is instead of using right, I should use correct. Keep yourself between the person you're drafting off of and the buoy, and you'll always be correct, right?
What do you guys think of the boots? Yeah,
Yeah.
Tabitha's into it. She's laid back,
Yeah.
relaxed. Sexton says that's why they changed it to clockwise is to confuse the alligators.
uh, yeah.
Oh, cool. Well, I did notice last year that the entry and the exit were pretty kind of like almost like a choke point. So it was like a reverse triangle, and then you came back to the apex of the triangle, and so we got a little hectic, little elbows.
Coach
Yeah.
Perry in the house. Everybody, thank Perry. Slow clap for Perry for letting us do the podcast here. Appreciate that. All right. So, Randy, the other thing that I had come up this week was about nutrition. It's another fairly common question, but one that we haven't talked about in a while, and that is about fat adaptation.
Oh boy.
So
You know I want to hear it.
I don't. The question is, what does it take to become fat adapted?
I don't think you ever become fat adapted. I think you can use marginally more fat as fuel. I think you can train your body to do that, but you never, the whole term fat adapted is a misnomer because you always are using some percentage of carbohydrate to fuel.
Well, I think that you can get away with using fat as a fuel if you keep your. I mean, this is just basic science, right? If your effort is sub-threshold, sure, then you're quote unquote, you can be fat adapted.
Even at zone 2, though, you're still using 65% carbohydrate. Zone 3 is a significantly more percent of carbohydrate. Even zone 1. So if you go zone 1 only, I mean, I still think it's like maybe a 60-40 split, 60% fat, 40% carbohydrate. The only thing that happens is you might be able to manufacture glucose from fat. I'm not going to say the term because everybody loves it. You can manufacture it from non-carbohydrate sources.
Yeah.
But it's science. It's physics. I mean, the fat adaptation thing is trendy. It has been trendy with the paleo diet and everything like that. But so the studies out there have shown that you can increase the amount of fat that you utilize during exercise. However, at any given course with any type of zone 4 effort, that all goes out the window. And you go back to burning. You're always going to burn a combination of carbohydrate and fat. What combination that's in, it can be debatable. You can increase the utilization of fat as a fuel source through lipolysis, but you're always going to use carbohydrates.
Well, I don't know. I'm going to test that because I want to try to use the classified stuff.
Yeah, but that's carbohydrates.
But it's not. but it's not like carbohydrate like what I've been using.
Well, it's so their fuel is it's only got 1 gram of sugar in it, but it's still uh, uh, polysaccharides. So I mean, it's still fuel. It's just how it's broken down. So some of it's broken down quickly, some of it's broken down a little bit more
But
slowly.
it's like, yeah, I don't know. Kevin,
It's still carbohydrates, though.
okay. Well, I guess UCAN's the only one that's
That's crazy. That's that stupid. No, I'm serious. That's a resistant starch bullshit.
it's time released, or supposedly.
Okay. Well, okay. So take maltodextrin and take glucose and take maltodextrin, glucose, and there's one more, and then you have time release carbohydrates. So I mean, time release carbohydrate.
So when I went to the Sebahar thing,
Yeah.
the thing that he was putting out there is, if with his protocol, he's got athletes using 150 calories an hour of,
Okay.
and he's talking about elite level guys that are going fast,
Okay.
and he's doing it using UCAN.
150 calories an hour.
So
for
they
a
are
guy-
fat adapted.
No, think about that though. Elite guys are doing the race in sub 9 hours, right?
Yeah, so they need less.
Okay, so if they're fully,
Is that what you're saying?
that's what I'm saying. So let's say they're burning, just for argument's sake, let's say they're burning 1,000 calories an hour, which they're probably burning less if they're elite. So 1,000 calories an hour at a zone 3, they're probably burning, let's say they're fat adapted and they're burning 60% carbohydrates. So they're still burning 600 calories per hour. If they're well fueled, you have up to 2,000 calories worth of stored,
That's if you're
Carbohydrates.
well fueled and tapered, though.
well fueled and tapered up to the race, which they're probably going to be if they're racing. I think the reason why these diets have caught on is because they cause pretty significant weight loss, and people get faster because of the weight loss, not necessarily because of the fueling.
Okay. Well,
Do
then
it though.
Mike's
try
Mike's asking about glyconeogenesis.
It's gluconeogenesis, for God's sake. It's gluconeogenesis. It's not
Oh Jesus, that's funny. We hadn't had that come up in a while. So
No.
that's good.
I got
He's giving me the Pythagorean theorem in the chat,
Oh,
and he wants to know why I'm ignoring his chats.
because we've got a whole room full of people that are using
Okay.
recovery pump.
Time is at 7:20. All right. Other questions? You guys have questions?
Lawrence Arnold's in the house.
Yes, he is. Speedy Lawrence.
Lawrence, you get a ticket.
Lawrence is going 540.
Lawrence has got a FTP of 390.
Look at his all-world athlete. Pull over. He doesn't mess around. 535? Is that really what you're shooting for? I was actually pulling that out of my ass. I just saw Best Bike Split, and I'm like, if he does this and then runs well, he can go 540.
If I do sub 630, I'm going to be doing backflips.
You'll do that.
Don't jinx me.
You'll do that. Unless you get a flat or 10. Knock
A
on wood.
flat. I just changed my tires,
Well, that,
and I didn't.
You just brought the bad juju
I
on the
haven't
tires.
I haven't scrubbed them in either. You have to.
You
test
guys can
your
ride my
tires.
mountain bike.
I would rock.
Who
If I
wants
saw,
to do the race in my mountain bike?
dude? If I saw someone on a mountain bike, I
Guy
would-
did you see the guy in Wisconsin?
No,
A guy did Ironman Wisconsin on a fat tire bike.
no,
No
Right.
bullshit.
Single gear.
Finished it. I don't know how many gears he had, but fat tire bike, dude. And
What's-
Ironman Wisconsin is no joke.
What's
on
the
bike.
rolling resistance on those?
A million hectoliters. I don't know. Whatever the unit is. Whatever the unit is.
Micromoles of.
Where's
wattage.
is this a raffle?
I don't know. We're so just. Are we gonna give something away?
Yeah, we need to.
All right.
We got to give Perry some stuff on the way out for letting us do this here. You get to pick.
All right. Oh, that's too high for me.
Yeah. It's okay. What are we giving away? You call it. You're giving it away.
Let's see. Well, let's give away a recovery pump visor.
Ugh.
And
Start over. Terrible idea.
why?
because you just talked about the DB factor on visors. Now you're going to go give them one.
I'm
away.
rocking the visor on the run because I only own 2 visors and they're both
Oh,
recovery
so
pump.
you're sub douchebag threshold levels.
I'm within the tolerance of douchebag.
Okay, we're going to give
All right.
bike bottle and recovery pump visor because I think the recovery pump visor is a
Oh.
terrible, terrible thing to give
and
away.
and a 20% discount to Actually, everyone's getting a 20% discount to Cryo Optima. You get a discount. You get a discount. I'm over Winfreying this. You get a discount. You get a discount.
Oh, did you say Ovra?
Oh, Oprah. Orpa. Orpa?
Orca?
Or okay. Somebody is
me. He said it.
somebody is getting a free cryo session, a recovery pump visor, and the brand new
You're overdoing it.
Octane
Just read,
Athletics
just read the number.
345.
345. 345. Pick another one.
All right.
Must be present to win. 345.
Everyone's still here. 345. $45.
You get to go cryoing. Get to freeze your ass off. Did you give him the Cryo Optima gift thing? All right.
Where do you live at?
Ah, that's where that place
Perfect.
is.
It's in Keller Town Center.
Cryo and Keller. All right.
It's right down the street from Nobbies and Slicks, which they're not even a sponsor. We're still giving them a bunch of promo.
Okay, pull another one.
Pull another one.
Yeah.
All right, what are we giving away this time? How about a Shannon Brewery T-shirt?
Okay.
All
And a Gatorade towel.
46.
Sweeten the pot. It's really bad when there are so few people here that we know each other's numbers.
Yes. Okay. All right. So we only have a medium. If that's too big, which probably is, you can have the medium or you can trade it in for another price.
I'll take the medium.
You
Take
probably
the
have one of
medium.
these already, but there you go.
Here, and here's a Cryo X or Cryo
What is,
Cryo Optima
what is wrong with you?
discount, 20% off.
How many of those did you get?
I got enough for everybody.
Sweet. Oh.
Telling you what, that pizza sounded pretty good, man.
We just got called a racist by Michael.
About what?
Hey, I know you guys can't see this, but Mike's on the chat. Is anybody wondering why he's not here? Because I am.
Where's Mike?
Mike, put in the chat why you're not here, because, acquiring nines want to know.
Mike had an angioplasty this morning. That's not funny.
No, he did not.
That's not funny.
Terrible, terrible thing to say. Of course, I laughed about it, so that makes me evil. No, Mike's an Aggie, and there's a football game tomorrow, so
There's scheduling conflicts. He chose, you know what? He chose the Aggies over you, Tabitha. I'm going to
Nah.
make this personal.
the Aggies is tomorrow. Yeah. He can't make it here. I don't know where he is. If I don't know. If if he's there, I don't want him back because his IQ went down 50 points just by pulling into town.
He's getting no sympathy in this group.
Zero sympathy. Yeah. Yeah. Mike's answer is because the Fighting Texas Aggies need me and I can't drive 8 hours. Wow. Can't's a failure word, Mike. Okay.
Who can catch?
All right. So for those watching, I need you to put your name in the chat window because I need to document something. Robbie
Hey.
Paddock eats lots of bananas. It's because you're a
Guys,
vegan.
I have a foot fungus that hasn't quite been identified yet. So now I wiped them down.
Mike's in
I'm kidding.
Colleyville, you dicks, he says. Oh, well, this would have been on your way. So if you're in the chat, if you're watching this online, I need you to put your name in the window.
Who wants the bottle?
I can't tell who you are by just saying 8 people are watching. I know Robbie's on. I know Mike's on. And he doesn't really count for what I need. So just escribo su nombre in the chat window.
And for everybody out there, we're also going to be, and when I say we, I really mean me or Dave. Contact me on Facebook or whatever. And
Ben Bays.
if you want to try the boots, I will be at the Crown Plaza tomorrow. So hit me up and we can set you up with the boots.
Okay. So the reason I'm asking for your name is everybody here is getting an Octane t-shirt, which I literally picked up today. And everybody who watched online is getting an Octane t-shirt because,
Everyone,
yes, I saw that. Mike Ben Bays is on. He put his name on.
you get a T-shirt.
Oh, are you going
get
to
a
do it
t-shirt.
again?
I like it.
Oprah Winfrey.
Okra.
Okra. She's
Winfrey.
a vegetable now. Is okra a vegetable?
It's got to be. What is it? It's not a fruit, is it?
It's got
it has
seeds.
seeds.
It's got
in the
seeds.
inside.
Okay, let's take a poll.
It's oak.
In the room poll. Is okra a vegetable or a fruit? Okra. It's got seeds.
Seeds on the inside.
You're brilliant. I trust your answer, but it's got seeds. Does that trump?
Yeah,
Does
bell peppers
green
do have
does
seeds.
green trump seed? Is that how this works? I won't eat it. I'm not your kid.
If
You know
you-
why? Because they're slimy. They're gross.
If you deep fry it and serve it to me at a Dickie's, I will eat it.
Only at Dickie's Fried.
No, I will eat it at Cousins as well.
All right. Okra is a vegetable. Okra Winfrey, is that a vegetable?
My phone is blowing up.
I don't care about your phone. All right. Okay. Who regularly listens to this disaster podcast? Favorite episodes? Jolene.
Why everyone should have a coach.
Why everyone should have a coach is
I like
Jolene's
that.
answer. Travis. Kessler? I like Kessler too. Eve. Andre is an Eve client. Who else listens? Seaside.
What
Yeah.
is?
The Oceanside one?
She Googled it. Okra
Okra's
is
a vegetable.
Oprah is a vegetable.
What is?
Hollyhock. You're just making words up now. You're just putting words together.
It says, also called ladyfingers.
Oh, ladyfinger.
Ugh. Disgusting.
Belongs to the same family as hibiscus.
How creepy is
I've
it
got
that
a
okra is
hibiscus.
known as ladyfingers?
It's pretty
Creepy and gross. All right,
Hey,
we're
what
gonna.
was the podcast where I said something about nicknames? Has that been released yet?
I don't know.
I said, call me Scorpion.
Oh no, that was I'm editing that one now.
Okay. That one made me laugh.
Oh yeah, guys, meet Scorpion.
I'm the Scorpion.
Terrible nickname.
I just came up with it
But
because
it's
everybody else has got a
hilarious.
nickname. I want to
What's
be
my nickname?
You're Big Dave, Mace Windu.
No, that's a terrible nickname.
No, you're Mace Windu or the Mason because you like to throw out bricks. That's
Pardon the pun. Yeah, it's bad, right?
You know what? I
It's
like
every
the
day.
bricks. I like the bricks. Every time he gives me advice, I send him a picture of Mace Windu.
You guys know who that is? The
That's-
the Jedi guy that got killed.
It's Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson Jedi. That's who I am.
Because I was going to call him Yoda, and
He's
I
dead.
thought that was cliche.
He's dead.
No,
I'm
they
a dead.
live.
I'm a dead Jedi.
No, they live forever in their little ghost form. They still
Stupid.
come back to give advice. They're not
Stupid.
dead. They're more powerful now than they ever were.
All right. Well. Okay, we got to wrap.
No,
Yeah,
don't we need to give away more
I
stuff?
Yeah, we're gonna give it away as we're leaving, so we don't have to carry it out ourselves.
All right. So, if you are at the event tomorrow and you weren't able to make it out to this wonderful podcast, and if you listen to it and you figure it out, there will be more giveaways at the DFW Tri Tent.
Yes, if you guys, I will be at the tent all weekend, pretty much. Starting after the swim start, I will be back at the tent setting things up. I'll be on the run course.
All right.
It's a big baby blue, I guess is the color of it. Tent says DFW Tri Club. Come see me, and I'll have stuff to give you.
All right. Before we leave, we have
What?
to give some shout outs to our sponsors.
Do it.
All right, Shannon Brewery tours every Saturday, Keller, Texas. Keller, Texas.
And these guys are endurance. These guys are endurance community friendly, by the way.
They just put on the Shannon Brewery 5K. They've got another one coming up in March.
How's that chocolate beer? Is it good? Oh, Travis approved.
It's
I like it.
It's won an award. They are also just announced today. They are expanding their market to Austin, so their beer will be available in Austin.
Good.
Not today, but soon. So they have brewery tours every Saturday from 11 to 5 p.m.
Let me see this.
They have, we talked about that. Tomorrow, they're also veteran friendly. They're doing, it's opbravo.org. It's an all-day event. Well, it's from 11 to 5. And the proceeds go to the Wounded Warrior Foundation. And it's basically a home brew contest.
Nice.
Yeah.
The other sponsors we have are
Cryo
Cryo-Optima
In
and
Keller
Keller.
Town Center. Sorry.
You go ahead.
Shout out to Keller Town Center.
The 817
Recovery Pump.
Recovery Pump. Get your recovery pump. Go to recoverypump.com. Use the promo code Octane. You get a $25 shipping credit and either a $50 or $150 gift card. If you guys have not listened to the Did You Know Minute, it's the end of the year.
Use your FSA
If you have flex spending accounts for your business, you can use it to get a recovery pump. I've had Ben Bays did it last week, and it works. Randy, not Randy, Lawrence did it that way as well. He didn't do the flex spending, but he did the insurance.
I wish I would have known that.
And then, of course, Pure Austin Fitness, Coach Perry. Thank you again for letting us do this here. This place is awesome. When you're in Austin, come down and check this place out. Private Quarry Lake, awesome coaches, obviously. They have swim technique clinics, brick clinics, open water races, April through October. And there's, what is it, 0.6 of a mile is the trail around the quarry? Yeah, so if you want to do a little swim, run, brick, this is the place to do it. If you guys have not ridden your bike in this area, it's also a really, really nice place to do a very challenging ride. So come down, check out Pure Austin Fitness, and ask for Coach Perry when you get here, and I'm sure that she will take very good care of you. As usual, Gatorade Endurance, right, Randy?
Holla Gatorade Endurance.
That's how you're going to fuel your way through that thing.
I'm going to fuel it with Gatorade
For those
Endurance.
racing Austin, congratulations in advance. Everyone's going to do awesome. You've done the training. Don't be nervous. If you have any questions at all between now and Sunday, I am in the ATX and I am not racing. So I'm a set of eyes, ears, or hands for you if you need any help. So
What's the
reach
ATX?
out to me. Austin, Texas, moron.
I didn't know what it meant. It could mean all sorts of things. It could be.
That's my buddy.
It could be the Amarillo,
No,
Amarillo town.
Not to get distracted by me calling Randy a moron, which I shouldn't have done. But if you do need anything, please reach out to me on the Facebook. Most of you guys know you can get a hold of me on the Fuel Your Fire running and triathlon page. If you've got questions or you're worried about something relative to the race, reach out. And if I don't know the answer, I'll find it for you. So again, if you need some help, reach out to me. Appreciate you guys watching the show and supporting us over the last year. Again, we had no idea that it would be what it is. And
we had no idea that this was going to be our 1-year anniversary either, which
no,
is kind of
which
cool.
is kind of cool.
It just happened.
So keep listening. Tell a friend. Leave us a review on iTunes. That helps. And we will holler at you real soon. Thanks a lot.
Bye.